FM. It's that time of the week again. And yes, it's my pleasure to welcome you to Insights with Jermaine Sonwolu, a thought provoking radio program shining the spotlight on diaspora engagement, global opportunities, and Lagos State's evolving development story. Jermaine Sonwolu is the Executive Assistant to the Governor on Diaspora Affairs. And on this show, he'll be bringing you powerful conversations from the Lagos State Office of Diaspora Affairs, LASDA. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mommies and daddies, your host, Jermaine Sonwolu.
Hello, Lagos. Hello, Nigerian. Hello, diaspora. Thanks a lot, and I'm glad to be here on FM, Lagos Traffic Radio, the place to go for all the up-to-date information on what's happening in Lagos when it comes to commuting, traffic situations. This is the blessed place to be. I do hope you've had a good week so far. And if I haven't said it already, Merry Christmas, and I will say and Happy New Year in advance. Compliments of the season. I hope your Christmas rice and chicken and the moi moi fogusi and pounded yam is getting ready, and you're looking forward to a beautiful day tomorrow, and a festive period. My week has been good. It has been eventful, even the past week too, and I look forward to update you on what's happened in the Center of Excellence, the City of Aquatic Splendor, Ekulele. This is Lagos, led by the amazing, and I say the best governor ever, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, doing amazing work in this beautiful city to ensure that people just like you, Lagosians, are having a great time. You're able to call this our city, your home, and he's been doing a great work. And of course, with the support of his cabinet members and the most vibrant civil service and civil service and civil servants in the Federation, the Lagos State Civil Service, led by Mr. Bode Agoro. A lot of things have been going on in the past few weeks, and I'm sure you're looking forward to getting some insights on what's been happening from a diaspora angle, global engagements, and all that. The show is going to be interesting. I'm going to give you some highlights on what's happening from the Lagos State government side, the Lagos State Office of Diaspora Affairs, which I happen to lead as the Executive Secretary of that office. It's been a humbling opportunity, and as you may notice, my voice is a bit husky, a bit cracking. Sorry, guys, it's this dirty December that has been happening to me, and I'm sure to every single one of us. But make sure to call our lines or send a message on the WhatsApp number 0809-912-0777. That's 080-912-0777. That's Lagos Traffic Radio WhatsApp number. And I'm not sure, but I think you can also call the direct number on 080-9912-0333. I'm calling. I'm looking forward to hear your calls and to get your feedback. So the topic is going to be about diaspora engagement. What has been happening this dirty December? Please call in. Let us know how your experience has been with the diasporas hitting our streets. Have you? How would I say to you? With traffic or you have not seen the traffic going on around the city. There's been an influx on what Nigerians have going to call. I just got back. People. This are diasporans. Yes, many of them have just gotten back to Lagos, and as you can tell, there's more traffic. That's because of the people from abroad coming in, and I believe not only the diasporans, but also people from around the nation. They see Lagos as a place that is safe, a place that is full of entertainment, tourism, a lot of things to happen. It's a destination not just for African Americans, not just for Nigerians in diaspora, but also Nigerians and people in the West African part of the continent. They've now seen Lagos as the place to be. So yes, let's talk about your dirty December experience. How has it been? Traffic, have you seen more opportunities as is spoken about? Have you patronized your tailoring, your business, your real estate business, your hospitality business, your food business, your logistic business? I want to know your experience on 30 December. So please call in and let's know what's happening. You know, I'm a researcher, I do my PhD in diaspora engagement and all that. But I also want you to know your own feedback, what you've experienced. And we're going to be sending a questionnaire with the Lagos State Office of Lagos State Statistics Bureau. We're doing some research also. So it's going to be on social media to find out what your experience has been. But feel free to send a message on those numbers and let's get your experience so far. It's been an amazing time, I will not lie. For the Lagos State Office of Diaspora Affairs, we've been working closely with the diaspora to see that they've had a good time. And I'm going to give you a rundown on what's been happening. Well, I'll start on a very, very high note. You know, one of the diaspora organizations, the most influential people of African descent, MIPAD, they visited the governor of Lagos State, our own very governor, and they awarded him with the most influential governor of the year. That is in the world. You know, that is a big honor for Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. He received that award, I believe, on Thursday last week in State House Marina. I was there with some other with some cabinet members and people of the Lagos State government team. Mr. Governor received that award gladly, and it also came on the heels of him being named one of Time Africa. I believe he received an award from Time Africa, recognizing his influence and his work that he has done as a governor in the year 2025. So kudos to our global governor, our diaspora governor, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. It was an amazing reception that he had in Marina. And why is that important for the diaspora office? It's because the Lagos Office of Diaspora Affairs also partnered with MIPAD. We had a Lagos Diaspora Week experience, from going to Takwa Bay with them to also that was at the library opposite Eco Hotel and Suites. You know, a lot of diasporans was recognized that in Lagos, and those who are doing great work. So this is diasporans recognizing international best practice, international and world-class standards delivered by Lagosians and Nigerians around in Nigeria, and celebrating them on a global scene. So that happened. We also had an event in the EcoBank headquarters, celebrating the Fela heritage and all that. I was on the panel, or I spoke at the event with Made Kuti, Camille of MIPAD, and some other diasporans who returned. It was a very, very insightful time. But I wanted to start on that note before we go for a quick traffic update that Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu was recognized as the most influential governor in the world by MIPAD. Give me a few minutes, we'll be back. You're listening to Insights with me, your host, Jermaine Sanwo-Olu, jermainesanwo-olu.com. Get more information, and I'll be right back.
All right, welcome back. It's still Insights with Jermaine Sanwo-Olu. All right, looking at traffic, well, it's still looking quite good in and around the Ikeja metropolis. What I see from our end here, it's still looking quite good. I see the testing ground end. It's all about traffic light alternation. It's all about influx. But by and large, the traffic managers stationed there are up to the task, making sure things move as smoothly as possible. On the other side of things, I see around the 7-Up inwards Zytec, inwards Billings Way. For those flying that route, you still have it really, really good. Nothing much to worry about. Of course, we'll pan our cameras to see other parts of town. But at this time, it's just all about traffic light alternation and return journey in flux. And back to you, Jermaine.
Oh, thank you very much for that update. Well, as I was saying, apart from the award that Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu received, a lot has been happening, which has led to a lot of vehicular traffic and movement in our beautiful city. The diaspora have come back, and I said, please send your messages. I'd love to hear from you. The number is 08099120777. What has your Dirty December experience been like? I've gotten some messages so far, like on my WhatsApp, people who are communicating with me, who are listening from the diaspora too. You know, they are saying Lagos has been hot, each wise, but they're also saying that it has been, fun. People are saying they've had a great experience. Some are saying the traffic has been, I don't know if this is good. He said Mado, you but I guess that is just how it is in this period, you know. So thanks for this comment from my friends from Canada and from England. If you have more comments, please make sure you leave them on the traffic radio message, or if you have my personal number, please leave it there. For those of you who need to contact the Office of Diaspora Affairs, yes, we do have a WhatsApp number you could drop messages on. And if you have friends and family who have in the diaspora who need some support, our diaspora helpline is 2626. That's 0916262626. Lagos Office of Diaspora Affairs, the Lagos Diaspora Helpline. We're here to support you in every way possible. And talking about support, yes, we started a campaign in partnership with the Lagos State AIDS Control Agency, led by Princess Dr. Olufolake Animashao. She's the CEO of Lagos AIDS Control Agency. We were able to give out over 10,000 AIDS testing kits, and also male and female condoms, and also lubricants for people coming home this dirty December. And some of you may already be smiling where you are that, Jermaine to know that we've come again. But the reality now is that AIDS is real. I've become an advocate of these things, especially during this season, because I know people are coming to get dirty. So our slogan is Dirty December, Clean December. Yes. Tell your neighbor, Dirty December, Clean December. Please, in this period of festivities, of having fun, of expressing your I don't even know what to call it, your excitement in different directions, please stay safe, because as the AIDS Control Agency will let you know, after what President Trump, AIDS, the USAID, when they cut off funding towards AIDS and all other kind of things in Africa, those the cases actually went up, not just in Nigeria. I was speaking at an event, I believe on Sunday, and they were telling me that even in Ghana, other African countries, they're having the same effect. So there's been an increase in the spread of HIV. It's still real. It's surprising. I was at another event, and a man that I was given, distributing those condoms and everything, test kits to. The man said, "It's real. It's no day again." I was like, Baba, I was educated as you look. How can you say that is not true? If you go to the AIDS Control Agency, you will hear of real stories of people still contracting HIV. So please, if you're going to play, play. But I'm not preaching abstinence. I'm just preaching self-preservance, self-preservation. Make sure you protect yourself, your family, and loved ones from this kind of serious things. So we went around distributing those things to various parts, and it was really impactful. One of the events that one of a diaspora organized, it was called the Motherland Festival. It held, I think, from the 18th to the 20th. That's last week, Thursday, I think from the 19th to the 21st, last week Thursday to Saturday. It was held at the Motherland Ground. That's just by Oriental Hotel, the big space there. It was amazing. We had people like Odumegu Black. We had people like a lot of artists. Sheyi Vibes was performing on that day. We had also some diaspora artists that came from abroad to perform on that night. Mr. Tayo Ayani, the visionary for Motherland. It was a great experience. If you missed it, you missed out. I believe they're going to be coming next year. So make sure you try and visit the Motherland Festival that's going to happen in 2026. The Lagos State Office of Diaspora Affairs and the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Honorable Idris Aregbe, and the whole team were there to support this diaspora-driven concept. I was telling someone that what has the diaspora contributed to the entertainment industry in Nigeria, and I think it's okay for me to talk about that now. We may have a different show to talk about that later. But you look at people like the band, Don Jazzy, Tiwa Savage, Davido. You look at people I believe even this guy Odumegu Black. he came all the way from England. The Cavemen, they came all the way from England. There are a lot of artists who have come. Burna Boy came also from England, and I believe Naira Marley also came from England. You see the Nigerians in diaspora learning from the best, doing their best there. They come back home and they impact our entertainment industry. So I just thought I should slip that in as part of the engagement that the diaspora has been having in the entertainment industry. So that event was amazing. If you missed it, make sure you come for next year. You know, you can still send a message 090-9912-0777. I've got another message on the WhatsApp on the diaspora line saying thank you for the invites that you gave, Jermaine. Thank you for thanking me. Yes. He said it was fun, it was exciting, and he had a great time. And that's true. That reminds me, the Lagos State Office of Diaspora Affairs partnered with Motherland Festival, and we gave out 100 free tickets. Yes, 100 free tickets to people who wanted to participate, both diasporas and Lagosians. So if you missed out, don't worry. Hopefully this show will continue regularly next year and more often. We're going to talk about some of the freebies we're given. But make sure you connect with us on our social media platforms to know more about that. So that was one event. I also spoke at the African Diaspora Integration Summit that was organized by a great lady, Annabelle. It was an amazing event. I spoke about whose Africa is it, you know, exploring identity and negotiating all those kind of ramifications. I really spoke, and it was an exciting time because I had some great speakers alongside me. They were asking whose Africa is it? Is it the Africans? Does Africa belong to Nigerians, South Africans? Does it belong to the diaspora? Whose Africa is it? And I postulated various facts about how the diaspora, they are very, very important in the building of Africa. But Africa has become heterogeneous, not just homogeneous. It's filled with people from all around the world. You go to Kenya, places in East Africa, you see Indians who are also like what we call the labor my diaspora, who came down and who have Kenyan passports, or you see some Lebanese in Nigeria who can speak Yoruba, speak Igbo, speak Pidgin like no man's business. They are also Africans, you know. So we explored all that. It was a great experience. I think I did a video of that to be on my YouTube channel at Jermaine Song to find out more. That's what happened at the African Diaspora Integration Summit. I also spoke at Woodland Capital Foundation event. They had an event on Monday. It was amazing. The Wusus, the Honorable Wusus had an event. Amazing diasporans who have returned from the United Kingdom, and they have a financial advisory Woodland Capital where they are encouraging diasporans to invest in Nigeria, invest in Lagos in particular. They have left Goldman Sachs, where they used to work in New York, in America, husband and wife in England too. They've come back to set up a world-class financial organization, sponsoring and finding funding for the top banks and Nigerians. So the Honorable Wusus, they're doing a great job. You can find more about them. These are diasporans coming back to impact the financial sector. So we see diasporans doing a great things. I spoke there, you know, about the impact of diasporans on the real estate sector, you know, and it was an amazing experience, you know, and talking about real estate, yes, yours truly was also at the Lagos State Real Estate Marketplace. I believe that was on Wednesday last week. I did come and talk about it on the show. It was an amazing time. Also, I know I spoke about the impact of the diasporans having on the real estate sector. Honorable Barakat Bakare is a diasporan, over 23 years in the diaspora. She came back and she's now leading the diaspora. She's leading the Lagos State Real Estate Regulatory Authority, and she's doing so very, very well. That is the impact of the diaspora. I also spoke at an event, Connected Diaspora. This took place in connection with NIDCOM, Nigerians in Diaspora organization. And of course, Lagos is leading the way when it comes to diaspora engagement in Nigeria, because apart from myself doing what I do in my little way here in Lagos, Honorable Abike Dabiri, a daughter of the soil, Ikorodu Logawa, she's from Ikorodu, the Erewa, the Dabiri family, she's doing a lot of work there as the MD and the CEO of Nigerians in Diaspora family, so it's I think she's an Erubugo and also related to the hard tops and all that. So from Ikorodu, she's doing a lot of work on that regards. Connected Diaspora, I spoke about the youth involvement in Lagos, the cross. And also them, but also we also saw people like the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, His Excellency Dr. Obafemi Kadri and he was able to do a lot of work in the diaspora and coming to be the governor or the deputy governor, I beg your pardon, in Lagos. So that is what also a diaspora, and he spent I believe 18 to 19 years in the UK, and he worked in a big company there, came back, joined Owando, became the special advisor on special duties, and is now the commissioner for youth. So you see diasporans all over the place doing great work for Lagos. I believe starting from next week, I'm going to be bringing these diasporans in government to speak on this program about their experience and also relate to you what the government is doing on a global stage. A lot has been happening, a lot of parties. We also had a pool party in collaboration with the Richardese group. We gave a lot of freebies, compliments of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, gave a lot of vouchers for food, for things like that. It was an entertainment time. They had a great time, and I've gotten so much feedback from that. I'm just giving you some insights on what's been happening from the side of the Lagos State government, from the side of the Lagos State Office of Diaspora Affairs, which I happen to be the Executive Secretary. For you to know more about what's happening, make sure you visit lagosdiaspora.ng and also visit discoverlagos.ng. That is a website you can go to find out more diaspora-centric kind of information, where to go, what to eat, places, how to experience Lagos as a diaspora. And, there's a lot to happen. You can go to J. Randu Center for Yoruba Culture and Creativity and History. They are having a lot of events this Yuletide Christmas period. You can go to Freedom Park. A lot of events are going on there too. A lot of diaspora events are happening. And of course, don't forget, I believe in 3 days' time, the diaspora are going to be represented, and international community, diplomatic corps, are going to be celebrating Lagos in the Eyo Festival. So make sure you turn up for that. Lagos Island is going to be Emama Yoliku, because the Eyo Festival is coming after over 8 or 9 years. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has brought it back, and it's going to be great. It's amazing. So it's been a great time speaking to you today and hearing your feedback and your comments on WhatsApp. Telling me how your experience in diaspora has been. Well, I have another comment here. Someone said that apart from the traffic, my 30 December experience has been great. I'm going to be coming again next year. I'm bringing some of my friends from Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, thank you very much, Kemi from Atlanta. I look forward to seeing you next year again, and it's been an amazing time. I also have, this is not a comment from WhatsApp, but it's a comment I got at one of the events. Someone came back and said that she had some food poisoning. It's a serious issue, but I was telling them that even me, when I first came back to Nigeria, my stomach had not acclimatized or acculturized with all our begiri and ewedu and all the unique food that we have here. And it's something that most diasporans experience. And at that event, I was giving out free health insurance policies. The Waka Well Health Insurance, in collaboration with Lagos State Health Management Authority, and I gave it to her free so that whenever diasporans have such kind of problems, they are covered. You know, you also can get your health insurance policy with Lashma. And that's how we're signing off today. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, and thank you so much for your comments. I look forward to listening to you or joining you again. 96.1 FM Traffic Radio. Big up. Thanks to the GM, Mr. Tayo, and everyone in the Lagos Traffic family for having me on this platform, and for you for listening to me. Do have a Merry Christmas. Remember, your best days are still ahead of you. Love you, and look forward to hearing from you next week. I am your host, Jermaine Sanwo-Olu. Thanks a lot for listening to Insights.
This is Lagos, yeah. Home of king and queens. Seated and never sleeps. Life of men a dream. We will keep on rising. Keep on shining. Keep on moving to the top. We know go stop.